Was I popular in school? No, not really. I had a lot of friends growing up, but they were mostly like around my neighborhood. In school, I kind of kept to myself. I was like the quiet type in school. Me and school never really clicked. I, I never got, I never got caught up in the whole school thing. You feel me? Do I really have to talk about the hood even though I stay in the suburbs? Oh shit. That is an interesting question. I've never been asked that one before, but let me try and answer it. Um I don't even know how to answer that shit. No, I don't have to rap about the hood. I'm not from the hood, but I've spent time in the hood, and you know, a lot of my adolescence had to do with the hood, so I feel, in my opinion, that I have every right in the world to rap about, any ghetto that I want to, because I've been down in the city, and Baltimore is one of the worst cities. I've spent hours in the city, days. I've spent days in the fucking city when I used to be addicted to drugs like crack and shit. I used to be down there all the time. So I was never really afraid of the hood, for starters, and nobody really fucked with me either. I think it's a lot of stereotypes when people say like, "Oh, don't go down there, you might get jumped or robbed." I think that's a bunch of bullshit. It's no different than the suburbs. So I rap about the hood because, what I'm saying, I've had experience in the hood, and I know a lot of things about the hood. So I can actually tell that through my music, and also that's what people want to hear. People want to hear you rapping about some gangster shit. They don't want to hear you rapping about, what I'm saying, Barbie and Ken hooking up and going out on their first date and shit. Come on, be real. Yeah, like I'm really gonna tell people that shit. That shit's personal. Come on, ask a better fucking question. How many has it been? Come on now, who the fuck keeps track? Nah, but seriously though, if they say you lose count after about the first two hands, but if I had to guess, I would say, you're not gonna believe me when I tell you this, but it's probably only been like 14 or 15 girls. I know that's not a lot for a rapper, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really walking down lover's lane, you feel me? It wouldn't be fair to the girl anyway, because I don't do one night stands like most rappers do. I don't know what it is about me, but in order to sleep with a chick, it has to be either I'm in a relationship with the girl, or she has to spend at least 2 days prior with me at my house so I can get to know her and get used to her. I can't just fuck a chick that I've never even met before. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about me that makes it like that, but that's just the way it is. I can't just fuck a girl that I meet in the same day. In fact, I don't think I've ever had one night stand. I've fucked girls that I just met, but they stayed at my house for like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? The first night, I got to like first base. I'd make out with her. I'm sure she wanted to fuck me then, but what I'm saying? Got to first base with her, and then the next night I started, kissing on her body, and by the third night is when I usually fuck them. So yeah, I don't think about that shit like most people do. It doesn't really concern me. I'm just focused on getting my name out there right now. That's a good question. Well, for me, I don't know. I don't want to speak for any other rappers or singers or entertainers, but all right. First of all, let me make it clear. I don't think I'm some kind of fucking celebrity. I know it seems like that this is like a celebrity interview, but this honestly is me just answering questions that a fan sent me in my email, and I'm just, I thought it would be cool to answer the questions and send it to them. So don't pass judgment so harshly, motherfuckers. Um, the reason why my lyrics play in the background at my shows when I do perform is because, well, for me, it's because my style, my rap style, I kind of rap fast. So if I did that shit live, it would kind of sound like shit. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't sound as good. See, when I have when I just play the song on the CD and then just rap over it live, it sounds so much more powerful, and I think people like that shit a lot more. You know what I'm saying? If I do that shit just live, I've done live performances before, and the shows sounded like shit because I'm constantly running out of breath, and you know what I'm saying? My hype man's got to fucking pick up where I just like cut off. So it never really sounds as good as it would if the lyrics are actually playing. That way, if I do need to take a breath, my hype man can pick up there, and also my lyrics will be singing with it, so it'll still sound like me. So I usually just lip it when I gotta fucking take a breath. So that's why, and I do it. I love it. I wouldn't do it live. I don't recommend any kind of rap music live. Rap music live sounds like straight shit. Like when Macklemore did his little performance at the Grammys, I think it was, he did that shit live as can be with instruments and all that shit, and it just sounded like shit compared to like Katy Perry's performance and whatnot. So I don't know. I don't like live. For rap music, I don't think you have to do live music. I think you can just spit. I think the people just come there to see you because chances are they've already heard your rap. So yeah, that's why. I mean, I always do it. Honestly, in my opinion, I hope people don't get mad when I answer this question the way I'm about to, but yeah, I do think Eminem's skin color has a lot to do with why he may not be considered the best, even if he did write, or even if he did make the best mainstream radio type music that you hear on the radio. Like if he was the top dog on the radio making the best radio hits, I think that he would not be considered one of the best just because he's white. And it's not because I'm being racist or unfair. Let me tell you why. It's because um rap music is an African American genre. It's a black sport, you feel me? We're just visiting, you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Eric said. We're just visiting in this game. It's not our game to take credit for anything. We're just the guest. You know what I'm saying? This is you know what I'm saying? Rap is a black man's game or a black woman's game. Like we have no right to come in here and claim like, oh, we're the best. You know what I'm saying? Because black people started rap because what I'm saying? A lot of them didn't have money for instruments, so they just beat on a fucking desk or a table. That's how they made their drum beat. And then one day somebody walked up and started rhyming to the little drum beat he made. Us white folks, we're in the fucking suburbs with nice ass drum sets, guitars, keyboards, and all that shit, and we're making music while these dudes in the ghetto are down there. They ain't even got money for food, let alone a fucking guitar or drum set. So they just started beating on tables and shit, and that's how rap came to be. So I don't think any Caucasian has the right to claim he's the best. That's why I think Eminem wouldn't be considered the best even if he did make the best mainstream music. You feel me? It's not his game. He has no right to claim that he's the best. I know he says it a lot, and in my opinion, I think he is one of the best, but I would never call him the best, at least publicly, because it's not a white man's game. It's the black man's game, and you gotta respect it, man. Black people. That's something that black people have, innovated, man. Like rap music and hip hop. That's them, Like I'm just a guest in this shit, and I respect it, man, all the way, man, straight up. But yeah, shout out to the person who asked these questions. I think it was only 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's one more question. Hold up, guys. I just seen it on my phone. I got the questions right here. This person asked me, what do I think of Kanye West? A musical genius, A, or B, a Dennis the Menace of hip hop? Now this is a good one. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with B, Dennis the Menace. Dennis the Menace of hip hop. Not that he's not a good musician, but every time I see something new with Kanye, he's always getting into something new. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's always in some kind of trouble, or he's always ranting about something, or he's always mad and pissed off at somebody. So I'm gonna have to say he's the Dennis. He's the Dennis. Dennis the Menace. The Dennis the Menace of hip hop. Whew, getting drunk out in this bitch. This is the first time that I have drank in fucking like 6 weeks, so I thought I would drink on the night that I answer your questions. He's the Dennis the Menace of rap. He is a musical genius, but he's more of a Dennis the Menace. He's always getting into trouble, and I like it. I think it's funny how Kanye West gets mad over shit and starts ranting. Like, if you look up videos of him and the paparazzi, he's just shitting on these motherfucking camera nerds. Straight walking up to their mansion, trying to film them and shit. He's like, why don't you get a real job? You know, have some pride in what you do. Get out of here. Get out of our life. Blah, blah. Kanye West, you the man. I'm not a big fan, though. I don't listen to your music on the regular, but you're cool, man, and you can make good beats, and you know how to make music. So, yeah, man, that's it. This is JT from JL Tunes and 100 Entertainment. Make sure you check out 100 Entertainment, the fan page. It's an up-and-coming Baltimore independent label that Lyrical and I are recently a part of. We're trying to help build this label up, you know, so we can all be living good within the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years. So you guys fucking stay safe. I don't want to say 5 to 10 years. Actually, 5 to 6 years, because in 10 years I'll be 36, so I don't think I'll be doing this shit then. But yeah, check them out. Check out JL Tunes music. Also check out Lyrical music. Check out JT music. Check it out. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. I gotta go. I'm about to go finish this pint, yo. Y'all be safe. Peace. Have a good weekend and a good St. Patrick's Day. It's Saturday night.